Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hunt for Gold Sessions with your host, Jeffrey Albert, is here, as always, forever strong. And we have an amazing, amazing guest for there, ladies and gentlemen. But first off, I just want to really thank every single person that hits play on Hunt for Gold Sessions. It means the world. I've got an amazing Instagram message from a girl from our town. Shout out to Lisa. Because she said that, don't stop, Jeff, because you don't even understand the impact that you're making. And, I question it all the time. So really, for real, thank you to every single person that hits play out there. But Hunt for Gold Sessions 28 is here with an artist. Call him the soulful, the funk, from the Bronx, Middletown. ImSoMaleek is in the building. How do we feel?
We feel good. I feel good.
You feel strong right now.
Feel strong.
Listen, Malik,
Feeling
having
good.
you on the show today, man. This is a long overdue. You've been working with Tim Hunt. Shout out to the videographer at Hunt for Gold, the founder. You're bringing it to a new level, man. And I gotta say, if you don't know who ImSoMaleek is right now, folks, you gotta look up Insomniak on SoundCloud, Apple Music, YouTube. This man's got an amazing fucking project.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely,
Appreciate
dude.
that.
But for real, how you feeling? Feeling all right?
I feel good. Just been staying busy.
Okay.
Working on some more material. It don't stop.
It don't stop.
Don't
I
stop.
feel like the grind never ends.
No,
for
never.
artists.
You can't sleep right now. These are the golden years right now.
You can't
it's the golden
sleep.
Years. Yeah.
Sleep when you're dead.
Right.
And we were just talking about before during the break. By the way, folks, this is the first time I'm meeting Malik. So this has been an amazing first impression, because this dude right here is just from the heart, genuine, and that's why you're here today, man. I'm telling you right now, I felt it.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. I've been waiting to chop it up with you. So we here today. Let's get it. Let's talk. Let's
get it. All right. So listen here. First things first. So, from listening to your project Insomniak earlier, I was blown away at the fact of how raw instrumentally it was. You work with a live band. You have experience with a number of artists, right?
Right.
Where did this journey of music even start?
Well, I've always been into music since I was young.
Okay.
I started, my first break was actually touring with the country legend Kenny Rogers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was like my first ever I was, because I attended the Boys and Girls Club, Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club in the Bronx.
Okay.
And he came through and he was just auditioning kids to hit the road with him, and I ended up being in that few kids, like 4 kids or whatever, and we went on the road, and I did it for like 2 years in a row, and then after that,
things started to happen.
Yeah, it was crazy. After that, I played Simba and Lion King. Played young Simba, so that was like
whoa.
Yeah.
Played Simba and fucking Lion King.
It was crazy.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not a fan of like musicals, but Simba, Lion King, the GOAT of Broadway.
Yeah,
100%.
I never got tired of this show. Like it's wavy, super wavy.
So
super wavy show.
You've been in this seat of music. You've been in this seat of the industry and acting and all this for years now.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
25.
25.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you were
25.
doing this as under 12?
Yeah, I want to say I was doing it since I was about 8 or 9.
Fuck, man. Do you feel like beat up? Are you all right?
You know what? I do feel like an industry, like I want to say the entertainment field, like Broadway and acting and music. I'm probably like a little older than my age,
like
maybe like pushing 40,
Old,
but I gotta stop and remember and think like, yo, all right, listen, dude, you're only like 25.
Bring it
like,
back.
You're still young.
Bring it
like,
down.
You still got it. You feel me? So
he still got it, folks. What's really important here is that you are expressing yourself in Insomniak with a lot of love and emotion in the whole album. Okay, once again, people, if you don't know it, get to know him. ImSoMaleek is with us. Hunt for Gold Sessions 28. Get chills when I say that shit, dog. But the thing here is making music for a lot of people, for a lot of artists that I've seen or I listen to, my favorite artists, it's a lot about expression, right? But on yours, I feel that in your lyrics, love and values, patience, life are all expressed throughout the album. What was the spark of that? How did that all come to play?
So Insomniak is basically me growing up in love, basically. Like me growing up in becoming a man and learning how to love and dealing with certain situations and how to handle them, you know. So that's basically what Insomniak is. It's actually real experiences that I went through with my exes, and you know, just combining everything together. It's not just about one specific person. It's just about the several different situations that I was in and what I've experienced through those, you know.
And that literally right there, bro, that is the foundation of Hunt for Gold Sessions. The experience that you have has made you who you are, which will build you to become your future self. Yeah. You follow me? Right. So that right there, that you're not afraid to like wear it on your chest. Mm-hmm. I commend that, yo, for real. That's fucking awesome.
Appreciate that.
For real. It's an amazing thing to see artists just not afraid. You know, we were talking about me, you, Nav. We were just talking about before that a lot of artists have this facade, right? And they're afraid to be like, you know what? I'm going to make music for me. And the industry might swallow them up for that. Right. But you got to go on head first.
You have to. You know, it's like we're at a day and age where people can smell bullshit from a mile away. You feel me? Like they can tell if you're faking, if you're an actual artist, if you're creative. You know, so if I'm big on expressing yourself and fuck what other people think. Like who cares? Like, you know, like just be you. You know, because there's another person out there who's probably just like you. You know, and that can relate to what you're talking about or the things you're going through.
God,
you know?
damn,
so
dude.
It's all that, but staying true is huge. Is a huge thing as just an artist, you know.
Fuck, man, true. Damn. When you really bring it down to that level of it's you, whether you like it or not, whether you don't fuck with my music or not, this is me. Right. This is me as an artist. ImSoMaleek is in the fucking house, people. Now we are fucking here. Yeah. The biggest part that I want to know, right, is the message. So for someone that's going to listen to your music, they're going to hear something. And they're going to hear something that may stick with them for the rest of their lives. But it's your story. Mm-hmm. What's one story that defines Insomniak or defines ImSoMaleek?
One story?
One story. That one motherfucking story that's like, fuck, this is me.
Yo, it's super hard because, like I said, we're, us as people, we deal with different emotions, you know? Mm-hmm. And,
you said learning how to love. That was that stuck with me right there.
Yeah. So it's like, just like I said, just growing up and just figuring things out, you know, not being on, you know, certain people could be on their player mode, like they playboy mode, where it's like, all right, I'm about to go back something. I'm about to go. You feel me? Like I do got shorty at home, but I'm about to see what's up right now, you know. So it's just like, you know, going through those phases. But there's this one record on Insomniak called Sometimes. And
can't lie, that's my favorite track. I'm not even from.
It's featuring my homie Oswin Benjamin. Shout out to Oswin. Shouts. But yeah, so that record, you know, talks about how, you know, you should have like just deaded the whole situation before you guys got serious, you know, like, because sometimes you want to hear from a male's perspective. You know, we always hear females about, yo, he broke my heart and I wish I would have left him first. But it's like, you know, dudes have feelings too. We don't show it, but you know, there's
another side.
Yeah, it's another side. So
wow. There's another side. I hear there's 3 sides to a story. Your side, my side,
and the motherfucking truth.
Thank you. The truth.
Yeah, man.
And that's it. And to show that you have that, you're bringing that perspective to the record. It's powerful shit, man.
Thanks, man.
It's powerful shit.
Appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, ImSoMaleek is with us, alive and well, strong. Can't lose right now.
Can't lose. Just jogged a mile yesterday. I'm feeling good.
No, don't front. You were like before stretching your back.
Yeah, I was cramping up. That's a fact.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a quick break because I just want to show you what the video looks like for a number of records from ImSoMaleek. This video shot by the homie, the God One, Timothy F. Hunt.
Tim!
shot Lois Lane off Insomniak, and this record alone, dude.
Yo, just shooting. I swear, just shooting it was just fun as hell.
Did you think it was gonna come out like that?
Yo, you know what? I rarely say this, but this Insomniak, the way the video came out, that's exactly how I pictured it.
It's the vision.
Like, it's to the T, you know?
It's the vision.
And that's why I'm just like, yo, Tim Knob, I was just like, yo, listen, we just did something amazing.
We got to make this shit work.
Yeah.
We got to make this shit happen.
So,
people, when you see this video, just know this is ImSoMaleek off the Insomniak album. We'll be right back. Hunt for Gold Sessions 28 with your host, me. Hello. We'll be right back.
Wanna come around, cause I know that you like it. This love is heaven sent, girl. And don't you try to fight it, baby. It don't matter where we go, I'm always gonna feel the same. Long this lane. Oh yeah. Now baby, it don't matter where we go, I always wanna take you closer. Clark Kent, Superman, I go so. Baby, you got it. You got me in the palm of your hands. I don't think you understand the whole control that you got over me. Hips hit me on trips of black sand. Your skin so sex like the motherland. No, that's no flex. Baby, you got me in the zone. You're the only one I want. Baby, it don't matter where we go, I'm always gonna feel the same. Yeah. Long this lane. Oh yeah. Now baby, it don't matter where we go, I always wanna take you closer. Clark Kent, Superman, I go so.
Gentlemen, we are back. Got Souls here. Timmy Hunt in the building. Nav in the house. And ladies and gentlemen, ImSoMaleek, Hunt for Gold Sessions 28.
Yes, sir.
Another one. Yeah, and I gotta tell you right now, this has been crazy. So I was watching a podcast last night. All right, it's called Waking Up with Sam Harris. Okay. So this is it happens at a perfect moment that I'm having this session with you, because the whole podcast was talking about the idea of building a resume or building a eulogy. All right? All right, so stay with me right now. Or building a eulogy. So I was like, all right, what the fuck are these people talking about right now? So I think about, like, all right, you have a huge responsibility making music.
Right.
The influence you have. The people you affect. People are making records about popping pills, drinking lean, this and that. Or you have the turn up, right? Always acceptable. Or you have, more conscious rap Kendrick. I feel like ImSoMaleek, on Insomniak especially, is very conscious. A new story. And I really appreciate that story. And all the listeners appreciate that story. What drives you when you make music? Is it getting the Grammy, right? Or is it the message that the person is going to take with them? So when I say building a resume, I got 15 Grammys. Fuck a Grammy.
Right.
How are people gonna remember you? Your eulogy.
Right.
You feel me?
And that's not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the major thing for me. It was like, I'm actually a loving and caring person. Like, I love being in relationships, I don't think I was ever not in a relationship.
Right.
Like, come to think about it, I always was like, yo, all right, I'm just the person that just like, relationships just, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Exactly
But,
what you mean.
So I want people to, and not to get off subject, but I listening to music today, it's not a lot of love out there. I don't hear a lot of like love. It's a lot
you
of
couldn't be
you,
more right.
You
couldn't be more fucking right.
So I felt like it was, why not someone who's about that talk about it, and I felt like was my place to do, because I felt like it was missing that piece of just, bringing that love back, making it's okay to have, just one girl, it's that's right, but treat that one girl like,
like
she's
gold.
your everything, you feel me?
Absolutely.
So that's basically what it is, man.
Romance.
I grew up listening to like music. Soul Child was an influence when I was, while I was growing up. When I first heard his song Just Friends, that
wow.
Yo, that shit changed my life. You feel me? I'm like my oldest brother Boogie, he actually put me on to that record, and when I heard it, he was like, "Yo, bro, you gotta listen to this." I'm like, yo, was it. This is crazy. Like, who is he? And then, of course, Tyrese. Tyrese was another
slow jam joints.
And Usher and Justin Timberlake. I was
real quick. Justin Timberlake is probably like.
Oh yeah, he's beast.
The GOAT.
He's beast.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely no undeniably talented.
Zero questions.
Yeah.
But it's really the word I think is refreshing.
Yeah.
To have someone not be, I guess, formed, or I don't know what I'm looking for, but I guess just like forced to, all right, I'm going to make music that only people are going to like, and I know they're going to like it. We just make a fucking jam, headbang, and that's the way it's going to be, and we'll just rap about yeah, ha, so, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck that. You're making music from the heart. So when I say resume or eulogy, what's the message of ImSoMaleek in the music? What is that message?
That message is, don't be afraid to love who you want to love. Like, don't be afraid to be you. Like, show your true colors. Like,
wow.
It is what it is, because on Insomniak, I'm actually pouring out my feelings. Like, this is me as a man. Like, telling you, explaining to you how I was feeling, so that's the biggest message behind the records on Insomniak, is just express yourself. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Stay true to yourself and love who you love. It doesn't matter who it is. Just
now, time out. Wow.
Take pride in that.
That takes wisdom. That's not just, all right, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna just love who I want to love, and that's it. I'm not gonna. Something happened. How did you know that's the way you wanted to live your life? You know what I mean?
It was like, it's tough. It was like organically. I don't know if I was just born to like, just like
this god,
be like women, and just like, yo, I just I want to share happiness with a person, or I just want to treat a person nice, or whatever. That was because I've always like me when I was young, I always shared. Like I didn't mind going a mile for anybody, whether it was people in my family or whatever. Right. So it's like, I feel like I'm that way when it comes to, relationships. And it was just something that happened. I can't really explain it to you, because it's. I think that's even more important. It's just, it was just me.
That's even more important that it just organically came from you.
Yeah.
And that was it. Now, when you're making music for the future, right? What is the next phase of ImSoMaleek? This is this love. I want to show people that it's okay to love whoever. What's that next phase? You got new music. You got new thoughts.
Have new music. Yeah,
shit.
Yeah. And I was actually telling Nav, I'm like, yo, listen. It's
Time
so
out.
weird.
Shout outs to Nav. You don't know Nav. This man is making things happen. Behind all scenes. Nav.nice. Shout. Yeah. Nav.nice. Follow him. Know him. Because this man is... produce shows at South by Southwest. No big deal. Not a big deal. But I really see something. What is it from the new music? I feel it. What's coming?
Yeah, it's like I was telling Nav while we were driving. I'm like, listen, I'm super weird when it comes to creating music. It's like after Insomniak was done, of course I can get back into the studio and be like, all right, I'm gonna just write a bunch of records, and I'll have another project.
Yeah.
Me personally, I have to experience things. I have to go through something else. I have to, be in that mode of creating, because that's when I create the best. When you experience it.
They say you make the best music after a breakup. right?
Yeah. Well, I didn't
not
break up.
not you, but I'm saying
Right,
there's been
right.
so many artists that have said that. But I'm
Yeah.
saying it's so funny that me and you are having this session right now, and throughout this past week we've been talking, all right, when you want to meet, this and that, blah blah blah, when you're coming through, and something had to happen to me to prepare me for this session indirectly. You know what I'm saying? So I watched this podcast last night and talking about your resume versus your eulogy, and our society has pushed so many things of, all right, go to the best school, best credentials, get the best job, get the highest pay, all your resume shit. But that sacrifices how people are going to look at you. You might be doing shitty ass things to people to get to that point.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah, you gotta have some self-respect, man. Like, it's like I would rather someone, you know, respect me than me take the easy way out, knowing that I did some
foul shit,
some fuckery to get, you know. So that's just me.
Now,
you know?
I gotta ask, be honest, right? In your experience in the industry thus far, do you see the quote unquote snakes in the grass?
In the industry?
Yeah.
They are there.
They are there.
They are
undoubted.
There. But you know, I keep a tight circle, so I don't really have that problem.
Circle goes by Soundhouse.
Yeah, Soundhouse. That's Soundhouse Worldwide. That's the family.
That's the dogs.
Yeah. Big shout out to SL Records.
I feel like that a lot of all this whole industry, you need a team.
Yeah.
You need people to believe in you. You need people to help you. Mm-hmm. But a big piece about helping you, right, is doing it selflessly. Right? So, all right, you have a band.
Right.
Plays live band on stage. Your drummer, right, is not going to get the same limelight as the frontman Malik. Right? That's just the way it goes. But he knows that this is for the squad. This is for the team. I'm doing it for us. Mm-hmm. That is who you want in your circle. That can go for your friend group. That goes for relationship. Right. You want someone that's not out, I just want to be the star. You got to have a team. So Soundhouse, I could just see it. I could just see it with Nav. You guys have this tight-knit community with goals.
And that's it. Like, we make sure that, you know, we don't let anyone influence, you know, our thinking, or, you know,
right.
just us just being real with each other, you know. Like, it's being in this industry, going back to what you said, is you need a team, because, you know, being by yourself is just like, you know, you need people to look out for you, you know.
No one wants to feel solo.
Right. And when you have that team, you're creating basically your own empire, you know, because then, as you go along, it's like, okay, now you're in a position to, you know, call a shot or two. So it's like, all right, copy, I got my
dogs, we move.
Let's do this. You know what? Yeah. Like, really create, like, hunt for gold, you know? Like,
the motto.
Yeah.
It's straight up. Without our homies, without Stevie, without R, without Bob, without Tim, this shit wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people lose sight of, you know, I've been really thinking about this a lot. Grinding in silence. Everything doesn't need to be broadcasted. At all. You know, and I see like, all right, yo, he must not be making music because nothing's come out. You're bugging. Mm-hmm. That's not the case at all.
But you know what? That's the best way to catch someone, like, off guard. Like, if they're cool, it's fine. Like, I want you to think that I'm not doing anything, because as soon as I hit that ass with something, you're going it's gonna hit you. You're right. It's there, you know. So that's the best way though. Like, yeah, grinding in silence is the key. You know.
That's it.
Just that'll block the haters. You know, anybody that's.
And it'll make you focus on you.
Yeah.
You know, you'll take care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, really listen closely. ImSoMaleek is with us, and this, what I gotta say, dude, is that you wear your heart on your sleeve, you know, and that is a rare quality these days, a very rare quality. So I appreciate you sitting down with us today, man, because we are not going anywhere. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. ImSoMaleek, HUNTFORGOLD Sessions 28, with your host Jeffrey Albert is here. And we're going to take a quick break with Good Man by DJ Khaled, Pusha T, Jadakiss, because Pusha T, yeah, Jada, it's my best one. But listen, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
DJ DJ Khaled. Please, Khaled, don't pay me or compare me.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. HUNTFORGOLD Sessions 28 with ImSoMaleek.
Yes, sir.
And we just brought it back with Take It Back by Logic off the Everybody album, because that album, you know, if you really want to talk about substance, you know, talking about race relations, talking about religion, talking about how people should just continue to be positive, his issues with struggle being interracial. Logic is one of those rappers out there that is really expressing himself, you know, without any fucking doubt from anybody. So if you don't know Logic, get on him. That's it.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Now, ImSoMaleek is with us, dog. And it's sad because it's coming to a close. This is our last segment. The floor is yours. And I was saying before during the break that this segment's all about your opportunity to say, you know what, fuck music, fuck, you know, I don't want to talk about Insomniak. And this show is not about ImSoMaleek. It's not about Insomniak. It's about the person Malik. From the fucking soul. You feel me?
Yeah.
The floor is yours. What is your gold? Right? How do you want to be remembered? What have you been thinking about? Talk to me, dog. What's on your mind?
Well,
Uh-oh, shit.
Nah, yeah. My biggest thing is just, you know, I just want to spread the love, you know, like we were talking about, like just the peace, you know. Is in a world today where everything is super crazy, and you know, we all have our different opinions on certain things, and you know, certain people, you know, who we feel like should be with each other, who should not. You know, you see a lot of that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I'm saying this because it's me. Like I'm promoting that we all just need to, you know, like I said, love who you love. Like it doesn't matter what the public has to say about anything. It doesn't matter what, you know, of course, and I'm getting, you know, a little closer into like, you know, family and whatnot, you know, even though you might care what your family thinks, you know, it's what makes you happy, you know.
True that.
People are not going to always like, you know,
like your choices.
Yeah, like
whatever.
your choices,
Hell
like
yeah.
your decisions and whatnot. And, you know, that's a big thing, you know, just with that and just, you know, just staying true to yourself. That's a major thing, you know.
Dude, it's a scary thought for a lot of people that aren't true to themselves. You know, like, what are you afraid of? Why are you so afraid to be uncandidly yourself?
Yeah, I have no clue. Like when I'm not I can never even say that because I'm always myself. Like I always make sure like I'm gonna, if you're gonna be cool with me, you're gonna know exactly who I am. Like
off the rip,
what I like. You know, if we either vibe or we don't vibe. You know,
fam. I'll tell you right now. You being on this session, it's undoubtedly you. And that's what I appreciate most having you
chopping
on.
It up. That's what it is. This is
what it's all about. And I think that this is what separates artists. This is what separates hosts. This is what separates media. If you are not yourself, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
Right.
You are you, and I appreciate you being you today. For real, from the bottom of my heart, I really fucking appreciate that.
Well, wouldn't have it any other way. I'm happy to be there just to vibe with the homies. With the homies, yeah. I feel comfortable. Man. I feel like this is my room right now. You know.
See, you say, I'm telling you right now, man. That's why I love it coming from my room. I love it. Yeah, there will be a time we're in a studio. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. But even in that studio, it's going to be me, per se, on the walls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So from whatever I have, I've got Ill Vision up here. I got my senior year bar crawl t-shirt, right, from college. Like,
it's just the vibe. Like
everything.
Even when we create the music, like when I'm with my boy Rucker or Staggy, even Nav, you know, we're in the crib. And I feel like that's like one of the best places to make music.
Hell yeah.
You know, like go somewhere where you're comfortable. You feel me? Like,
of course.
You don't always have to be like in awe of a big studio. Of course, it's great. You know, who doesn't want
glitz and glam? Who doesn't want it?
But I feel like you get the real vibes when it's intimate and you're comfortable where you're at. You know, like
it's real.
It's real. It's real. You get the real deal. So
now with the talking like the floor is yours, right? And I think about Malik as an artist, Malik as a person, me, right? What I want to experience and I want to hear from artists is just honesty. So for the future, what do you want to see from your music? What do you want to see from your message? Talk to me.
I actually want my music to just reach across the waves, just
globally.
I want, that's my whole thing, creating vibes. I'm a huge like, I go off of people's energy,
Yeah.
And I just want to, Bob Marley is the king in that,
Of course.
It's major vibes. So I really want to have an influence on the world of a great musician. I've like I said, I've been doing music since
For a long time now.
Since young.
Backtrack real quick. You know what sucks? That the word vibes has taken like a mainstream, like, vibey, man. Like,
come on.
It's kind of like people are hating on having like a good positive outlook. And it's like, oh, you're just like wearing this to look this way or whatever. It's like, yo, if I'm just trying to create a vibe, I'm just trying to put you in a good space.
That's it.
Create a good energy for you.
That's it.
And like, how could you ever like hate on that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think for you to understand, like, dude, I'm just at the end of the day just trying to create a space for other people to be comfortable.
And that's basically what it is I want people to be able to just go back and, I take it like this. Lauryn Hill, right? She's dope. She's super dope.
Been in the game for years.
I know when and we're in New York, so whenever you could be playing a song that came out right now in 2017.
Right.
But as soon as that, guys, you better watch out. Like, you're gonna be like, oh, this is my shit. Like, it still knocks. You feel me? Timeless music. Like, that's
right.
That's what I want to make. It's just timeless music.
Shit.
I want people to just be able to go back years and years and be like, yo, this is still hot.
And fam, right there, that is a eulogy. Making timeless music, making someone feel a certain way about your music long after we're gone.
Right.
That is a eulogy. Not, oh, he won Grammys.
Yeah. I'm not,
Damn. I'm going there. Wow. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like when you have those things, like those material things in your way, like, yo, I just want to get, here, or I just want to get this amount of awards. It's like, yo, you're not going to get those awards if you're not genuine about your craft, or, it's like, you have to be you. Those people who have gotten those 20 Grammys, 22 Grammys, Jay, Kanye, earned it,
Yeah.
Like, they put in that work. People connected with them, and that's a major thing. And that's that's where we're at right now. So
that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Now, Maleek, I hit you to come on Sessions. It's a different type of show, and a lot of people, you hit them up, you could have been like, man, not for me. Why'd you say yes?
Cause I fucks with you. That's why. Cause I fuck. No, yeah, yo, not for nothing.
I fucked with that answer too.
I was watching your I watched a couple of episodes, and
wow.
I was really feeling it. I called up. I'm like, yo, this is fire. Like,
wow.
Because Tim had mentioned it, and like, now I've brought it up, and I'm just like, I was like, yo, you know what?
Let's see what we're working with.
And I'm like, yo, I like this. This is definitely
awesome.
The wave I could fuck with something.
That's
like
fucking
this.
awesome, dude.
Something like this.
It means a lot for you to say that, because that's the goal. I always bring up this reference of down the line, wherever this show goes, you have a Jay-Z, you have a Mac Miller, you have a J. Cole, a Kendrick. Anybody can talk about the latest album.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, how's the album coming out? Blah blah blah. So it's like, how many interviews you're gonna go to and hear the same shit?
Right.
You want to know Kendrick for Pyru, Compton,
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick.
Right.
You want to know Mac Miller for Malcolm McCormick. You want to know J. Cole for Jermaine.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm just so glad I'm finding out the real Maleek.
Thank you, man. I
like
I
that.
said,
I'm dead ass.
I'm
dude.
happy
I fucking
to be
mean
here,
that.
and for the people to just get to know who I am. It's this is the beginning, but there's more coming. It's more coming.
This is the beginning.
This is the beginning.
When you get that feeling that something's gonna happen, and you just get that sense like, fuck, this is for real. Maleek, you're for real, dude.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I had a question to ask you guys as well.
Hit me.
What made you start these sessions? Like, what was
The catalyst for all this shit?
So you're into music.
Of course.
I know
bro.
I'm interviewing you now.
This is what it's all fucking about. I'll tell you right now, to be straight up with you. I'm a hip hop head for sure.
Okay.
Right, for sure. But this goes way bigger than hip hop. You know, I've had my pops on here.
Nice.
You know, I've had artists on here. I've had my best friends on here. It's not about just music. I think, you know, I've said it, but I'm fucking weird sometimes. People are fucking fascinating to me. So sessions came from me and Tim, to be honest with you, and then we gained this like huge band, and Hunt for Gold came together. But it was more like, yo, imagine we just talk to people about their experiences,
right?
And like, what did you learn from that? And then that's really where it started from. And it was like, all right, so who do we interview? So we start out with interviewing us, like we're cool, right? We're funny, right? And then and then it becomes like this.
That's it.
But it really comes from a place of, I wanted to discover the genuineness in every single person from their story, you know, and finding out that your story is really centered around one word being love. That's a special fucking quality, you know. That's a very special quality. And the fact, like, after all of this, whoever listens to this knows that your music is generated by one word, love. And that is fucking more powerful than anything else on this goddamn planet, fam.
Listen, money can't make you happy, you know. So, love can, though.
Damn,
I'll tell you that.
let's go. That's what I'm fucking
You could be
talking.
broken, you could be in love, and you could be the happiest person in the world because you have your.
You got your boo.
Whatever, yeah.
Whatever
Me and
it
you,
be.
baby, against the world.
That's
you know?
right. Bonnie and Clyde type
That's
shit.
it. That's it. No, that's cool though. I'm happy to be here. This is.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not gonna be the last.
No.
Because you're going on tour in the UK, October.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything all goes well. Papers get signed. Boom, bang. We in London.
With it.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now, Malik, the future is very fucking bright, fam.
Thanks,
very
man.
bright.
Appreciate it.
Any last words for our listeners out there?
Just last words. Follow me.
That's a fact.
Follow me.
ImSoMaleek.
ImSoMaleek. Everywhere. I'm on Instagram. I don't spell it with an IK. I spell it with 2 E's. MALEEK.
Okay. Get it. Let it be known.
But yeah, no. My last words to the world is stay true, be you, do you. That's it.
Stay true, be you, do you.
That's it.
Wow. People, Jeffrey Albert here, Hunt for Gold Sessions 28 with ImSoMaleek. And we got to send it off with this track, Summer in the Winter. Because this song right here, I was bumping it. I was bumping this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for just hitting play. You don't know what it means. This started from nothing. ImSoMaleek. Hunt for Gold Sessions 28. We'll be back next week. Stay true to you, be you, do you. I'm Insomniak. Follow him. Ladies and gentlemen, take care. Jeffrey Albert.
I put this work all on your body. Yeah. So keep it going now. And if you want, we can slow it down.